What's up, everyone? This is M80, and we are in the Infected on the Swamp Life season. So, I was gathering up some sticks. I got stick holder and heard something off in the distance. We got a bear out there. Day 3, and I already got a bear. So, yeah. You can actually kind of right there where the pointer is. He's in between those trees. So, what is up, Rye? Welcome, welcome. You didn't have to send me a bear on day 3, Rye. I could have done without that. I mean, I got the crocs over there. I don't need a bear. You see him right there? Yeah. So, yeah. Great way to start it. What is up, Risky? Welcome, welcome. Oh, we got a croc down there. Oh, yes, you did. Yeah. Yeah, we got a friend down there, so yeah. Yay me. Okay. So I guess we're going to hang out up here for just a few, you know. Going to try to... Luckily you can walk on the ceiling pieces. I mean, that's nice right there. What are you doing? Let me put it up there. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. It's not letting me attach the ceiling piece to there. Yay. Yay me. Okay, where'd Yogi go? Where did he go? I don't see him anymore. Oh boy. What is up, Mike? Yeah, now bears are in the swamp. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's only on day 3 and I'm already getting them. Yeah. It's a good way to start, right? I don't know where the hell he went, though. I don't see him anymore. I mean, they don't sounder off that fast. But no, I was trying to get a bunch of sticks gathered up and heard him off in the distance and was like, oh boy. At least I do have a shovel, but my spear is crap. So yeah. Oh, on edge. Yeah, exactly. Bring all the crazy out on the 3rd day. Why not? Okay. Don't know where he went. Or should I have paid more attention? Okay. Let's get away from the trees to where I can actually see somewhat better. Yeah. I'm not hearing him anymore, so maybe he wandered off. Maybe he despawned, something like that. We're gonna hope. But I think in the morning I want to try to get my first tech page. So I want to try to get the butcher's table. Butcher table is going to be very valuable this season. And I think as well, going with the rack technology to make the drying rack is going to be smart to get it started off. But I just kind of wanted to get a bunch of this stuff done. Sticks and everything. Okay. There we go. All right, yeah. I think I'm pretty clear right now. But I definitely too want to I want to do a log cart, another log cart. That way I can have a cart with boxes on there. I can go ahead and one over. I can go ahead and put make some stone crates, get some boxes put on there, stuff like that, but I can also have it for whenever I go looting. Because I know there is a place right up here, even though I don't have the village locations marked on this playthrough. I do somewhat know where they are, remember somewhat. And we're going to go with that. Okay, I want to get a load of trees. I'm still on real high alert right now. Oh, you just stay down there. There's a croc right there, too. Holy cow. Starting the episode out dangerous, y'all. A bear, and there's a croc down there close. Yeah. Exactly, it is. It's my friend until I get the four-wheeler or the truck. One or the other. You know. You gotta have it. But I was thinking I could possibly put a few filling pieces out. I know most of it's going to be glass, but I was thinking I might do like the outer four rim all the way around. Try to do that in the wood and then have the glass in the middle. Type deal is what I was kind of thinking as a floor. That way it gives me a little bit of room to get things started and then work on the glass. Okay, let's get some nails made up. Craft those. Okay. That can go in there. I need to also... I need to make me a bone spear instead of that wood spear. That is true, but with the trailer, at least it does expand it a decent amount, you know. So there is the positive there with the trailer, at least. I do have a bunch of vegetables and stuff like that. I'm just going to toss you down there. I'm not even worried about a stone spear, because we can actually make the bone right now. So, missing item. What am I missing? Oh. No? What the hell was I missing? Is it the plant fiber? Yeah, it's plant fiber. What is up, Joseph? Welcome, welcome, sir. Glad to have you at the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Hope everybody is doing well on this Thursday. Okay. Let's see. Wouldn't hurt to carry... Yeah, let's put the corn seed away. Need the nails. Okay. Take this cart down. Yeah, had a little bit of a bear scare. First thing coming in, Ride sent me a bear right off the bat on day 3, you know. Okay, let's put storage. Do 2 of those right now. Trying to get ready for our big adventure in the morning. Because we're going to go and try to get our first tech. So, like I said, I'm going to try to go up to this town up here. So it's a little town, but there again, I've got it set for the max Vambies. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a fight there. I'm going to take that for... That way I can have extra for if in case the spear breaks. Words are hard. Can I say? That is true. You do always want to carry a gas can with four-wheeler. Now, the four-wheeler still, the gas mileage on it is kind of crap. So, we will take a few sticks in there because I'm planning on probably building spike traps. So... see. Okay. But we got that ready. We got us a new bone spear made up. We're pretty well ready. We just... Well, it's 9:44. Let's get a little bit more logs loaded up. And I'll take that pumpkin. Ooh. Okay. Well, we'll have some pumpkin as a snack. And get ready. Oh, there's a melon. Okay, I don't really need it, though. Eat that cucumber. Okay. It is. It is. I'm going way up there. Which I'm going to do... It's going to wind up being a 50 by 50 up high like that. Because, of course, you know, Silent challenged me to do a 50 by 50 build. Well, that was before I had that was after I had chose to do it in the swamp. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, in the swamp, there's no way to build a 50 by 50 in the swamp. It's just doesn't have the location for it. So I was thinking, yep, the only way to do it is to do it up high. So I figured, why not? Why not go way up? We're 15 block or foundations from that point where the stairs begin. So where we're at, which is a downward slope, we're actually higher up here than 15 foundations. So it's going to be interesting, which the majority of the build inside is going to be glass floors. So it's just the outer ring is going to be wood. Then we're going to have the inside glass. So it should be an interesting build. And we'll be able to watch over all the crocs in the swamp. So. Always wanted to do kind of a sky base anyways, so you know. Oh. There we get a croc friend. I need to put rails on here too, so I don't accidentally fall off. Probably need to make some splints, but get that later. One good thing is, won't be a problem to get the large backpack. Let me see. Need to. I kind of think that too. I want to make. See, did I leave those down here? Yeah, I think we should make the bow instead of the crossbow. Because I can actually make arrows for that. And we only got 3 bows. So I'm thinking that's going to be the smarter play right there. Yeah, I know. That's one of the plus things about the infected is no um, support, structural support issues like playing and no one survived or anything like that. You can kind of build crazy. That's not heck. It's a good season to build crazy, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need another box up here. So, but I was thinking I do want to try to at least. I'm going to try to do some supports, but of course I'm going to try to build over to that rock face too. But I thought about on any of like the. If we get close, like you see that rock right down there, trying to build like a support up through there, maybe eventually have the elevator and have it a way up and down through there. Because I can probably get up and down that rock, but the Vambies probably can't. So. Okay, let's put storage down. Another storage box. We're just gonna, right now, just put them up there, get that. Of course, unfortunately, the crossbow, we just got to kind of toss on the ground, but I've only, like I said, I've only got so many bolts, and we can't make any right now, so. It's just better off doing this way, I believe. Let's see, what? Okay, we are in spring right now, so. Okay. Adampedia, I need rope for that. So, what do I need for the arrows? It's just regular stone arrows. I need rope for that, so we need to make a bunch of rope. Come on, let's go over there. Craft 25. There we go. Why are you not? Oh, yeah. There we go. Got to remember what buttons I need to press on here. And then we need, what do we need? Stone, I think, yeah. Okay, I got a whole box of stones right there. So there we go. Oop. And of course, throw them all on the ground. I do really need to go over to the other town and get big thermos, though, too. That's another thing that I really need to do. But it's kind of one of those things. I don't know that I'm prepared to run over there right now, you know? Okay. There we go. 18. Wait, I need to keep that rope on me. Okay. Probably. All right, what time is it? 12:15. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. And let's go check out the town. Okay. Early in the morning. Okay, let's go ahead and fill that up. A little bit of cooked meat. But I want to do this one because it's actually a little bit older, I think. Oh, got 5 minutes left. Okay, that's good for a little while. That's good. 21 minutes. Still need a little bit more protein. Okay. I probably should go ahead, drink the water, empty it, and get me water filled completely full. That'll take just a minute to get ready. Yeah, you missed episode 1, not missing episode 2. Well, welcome in, Roman. We're just kind of getting going. Had a bear at the very start of the episode already, come wandering close to camp, so managed to dodge it. But Rye's already sending me bears out, so we're gonna go and see if we can't get our first tech. So, which I do know, like I said, I know my very first tech I'm going with Butcher's Table. Especially living here by the swamp, that way in case we take out a croc, we can go ahead and butcher it on up and have meat for days. So, and I really think, like I said, the drying rack is kind of a, you know, almost a must-have type deal. That should be fine. Okay, so we got the bone spear. We got a bow now. Wanna see if I can switch this stuff around. No, I gotta... Okay, I don't want to do that up here in the air. I want to do it down. I will after a little while. I'm going to town right now, so... Let's see... Let's put that 1, that 2... That 3, that 4. Alright, we got the crate, or the cart. We're going to head to a town to start off with. Actually, what I'm going to do... Go ahead... Put me a few logs in the cart so that way I can get me some spike traps built first thing. Whenever I get over there close. Because, of course, we got the max number of Vambies at the place, so... Oh, shit! Holy shit! I already got to use that. Holy cow. Okay, and there we got the Vambies. Oh, man. I think I need a breezer after running up on that bear. Holy cow. Damn it. Need my log. Whew. Still a little bit rattled from that, y'all. Okay. Gonna toss that right now. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can't. Man, they're just like infested that area. Okay. Dang it, missed that guy. Okay. There we go. Overshot him. Go. Up. Let's see. Come on, dude. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the spear out. See, that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 4, there's 7, 8, and then 9. Did I get 10? Okay. We already got a lot of stuff from... Okay. Just from looting their bodies. Okay, I gotta get the cart and get that in so that way I can load it up. Ooh, nice, more bone shards. That's good. Like I said, we're pretty well taking everything this season. I'm not really trying to leave anything behind because, there again, no loot respawn. Which, first time I've ever tried no loot respawn on here, but it's going to be a fun, difficult challenge on there. But there again, that's why they call it a challenge. Yeah, I've got one. It's 75 meters away. I'm going to try to grab it. But at least there's stone arrows right now. So if I don't get them, I'm not that too upset about it. But I'm going to try to remember to grab it. Still upset about that boat. Right as I got to it, it despawned on the last one. So, you know. There we go. Tech page. We are doing the butcher's table. That's my number 1, which that's 1 tech point. So, and plus this season, of course, it's got the tech all the new with the different amounts of tech points. So, that's going to change stuff up a bit too. Which we've also got to do some trader jobs. And we'll get tech points for that. Oh yeah, I can't leave that especially cannot leave electronic parts. I love the quick stack. I don't want to leave the bones behind. I'll need glass, so with all you. Only thing that I'm not going to take is going to be stones, stuff like that. I don't see much of a need for that. So. Okay. Let's see. I think there's only going to be one tech point in this town, though. That kind of sucks for everything, but just the way that it is. Okay. So far, been a pretty interesting adventure out, to say the least. Oh. Look, the game knows me. It's like, here, you're gonna need this. I saw how your build looks. You're gonna need that. What is up, chick? Welcome, welcome. Let's take a spike trap with us. Head back to base with us, just in case we do run across some Vambies. Oh, yeah. Which, Rye decided, I guess she decided not to stream on today. So, I figured I'd jump in a little early since she wasn't streaming today. Okay, what? No, where am I? Where's my base at? There's the swamp. Okay, it's straight ahead. I was just getting ready to walk right into the swamp like, ooh, do. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's what she had said, but I didn't know if she was going to try to do anything else. Put a spike right here. Okay, let's get that stuff up here. Actually, let's hang on to that stuff, because... Let's see... There we go, and I want to always keep some fiber on there, just in case. Okay. Oh, you gave up Thursdays? I thought that you were thinking about doing that. That's what you had said. Let's see. There we go. I might make some tea. Okay, that went really quick. Okay. So... Yeah. Yeah, I am gonna get that done. There, Roman. I gotta get some railings up, especially once I get past this point. I definitely need railings up there. I'm just trying to decide what I want to get done next type deal. If I want to... Because I've only got the one tech point from that town. So I kind of don't know if I should go for another town or... I got to get more storage, though. I want to keep that for that. Placeable storage. course, like you said, if I need to, yeah, that would work too, though. That would free up one of the storage crates if I do these two. I'll do 2 of them. Of course, I'll have to get some more iron going for making the butcher's table. I kind of want to set the butcher's table up down here. And make me a little setup down here. I might do like a, yeah, like that. Let's do foundations. What are you doing? Did not. Okay. X. Okay. X. Let's build a little spot down there. And I'll set this up with the butcher's table right here. Okay. I don't have room to even grab planks right now. Okay, there we go. I have to get some more planks going. Yeah, it's got to be down. It needs to be downstairs. I agree too. Because it, you know, at least for right now, maybe later. Of course, I'm going to be doing a 50 by 50 up here. It's going to be very vast and across the swamp and everything like that, Because just for comparison, right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4 across. So just imagine what a 50 by 50 is going to look like with this. It's going to cover this whole area. Of course, doing the 50 by 50, like I've said before, the only way to actually do that is to do it up in the air. So that's what we got to do. I know that I had some more bones. Yeah. There we go. Wait, let's put this stuff over here for smelting. And of course, a lot of it's going to wind up being glass too. So, the way that I've got it planned out in my head. Too, the next thing I was thinking about too was tech. Now, I really need to get the grinder so I can sharpen up my axe. Yeah. Well, that's where I build a slaughterhouse up there. You got to have a slaughterhouse to tend to butcher all the animals and everything like that, so I need some water. Let's go ahead and eat that. I also want to... Okay. So many things that I want to get done. Okay, let's grab that and head back up here. But yeah, like you said, definitely rails are a must before I fall. Okay. At least now I got me a splint. So. Yeah, I just haven't really decided how I'm going to do as far as the loot runs. Of course, like I said, no loot respawn. It's kind of like how it would be, say this actually happened in real life. You're kind of... What's out there is what you got. So that's kind of the way that it's running. And I do have the ability to try to do the other one. Well, that is, well, I still got to get the tech to be able to make it, though. That's the only thing. And that's kind of a little bit back, because I wouldn't mind getting the drying rack. That would be nice to have, and I need the grinder technology. Those are kind of two definite need ones. Of course, grinder technology, though, is 3 points. Holy cow. That's going to be rough. Okay, forge tech is 1, rack is 1. What's the loom technology is 1. It's only 1, so it may be worth going on and doing, but I was really thinking that grinder, but it being 3 points, that's a lot of points for that. But there again, I've got the axe that I got from the one area, but we may have to revert back to the stone axe, so. What is up, D-Fresh? Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. But if you're just joining, of course the game knows me. It gave me a splint while I was going looting. I was like, here, you'll need this. I already know. You'll need it. I need to get my forges up and running too. Oh, we got a lot to do. It's kind of, you know, a matter of figuring out time judgment, what needs to be done, what's priority to. I think right now, since I want to get the butcher's table made, stuff like that, we're going to focus on getting this built. I'll try to get the rails put up, see what flooring I can get done. We need to get some material smelting. I got to get, yeah, just a metric ton of stuff to do. I need to get my stone crates finished making. At least now I can put that in there and have me an extra box for storage. So, you know. Okay. Let's get going. Yeah. Well, earlier, before I made the cart, was able to make the cart, before I could get the materials to actually make the cart. That's what I was using, was the log stand to move stuff. So I'll try to remember to use that, because that's a good way to move a bunch of logs. It really is. So but sometimes the brain doesn't work to remember it, you know. It's like, forgets what it's doing. Okay. Oh, we need planks. Yeah, I need to build a bunch of more log stands too. Get. Grab the cart, come on. Yeah, I worry about, though, like I said, my axe. Now, at least the axe is cheap to make, so I might... It might be to the point where go with the tech for the advanced bench instead. That's only 2 points. And then I can make me the iron pickaxe and the iron axe. And if I break this one, I just make another one, you know. Fortunately, it is not very expensive to make it, so that may be an option right there, too. Because there again, having only being able to loot the POI'S at one time, that kind of limits my use of mechanical and electrical parts. So, and the master tech being 25K, that's a lot of money to make. So we got to make a lot of money. And I'm not going to be selling most of the stuff. I mean, I might sell coffee and tea, but there again, once I loot out the places, that's all the coffee and tea that I'm going to have. So, you know, there again, that was one of the ideals with the challenge here, you know, making it to where it's going to really challenge me into the ideal of what priorities we make and what's important to really have to survive and stuff like that, build to survive. I know what you are. I know, Roman. I know. Right now, I'm not doing it because I'm just getting these plank stands going right now. And I'm not very far from it, so it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to use the cart. Yes, it will. You see, that's going to be kind of my thought on the trying to make money. I'm going to see how much money we can make with meat. Only meat, you know. I don't know how that's going to do. Oh, we need to finish up that other stone stand up there. I need to get enough iron to build the butcher's table. Okay, I don't have any firewood up there. I need to make a firewood stand too. Oh, just so much to do. Yeah, as I'm building more and everything, having to travel farther, that's once I'll use that little trick with carrying the log stands with me and everything. It's kind of once I'm just close here, it's just as easy just to do this and run it back real quick. Because there's going to be a lot of up and down. Of course, that'll all change whenever we get Mike. So, you know, a lot of that's going to change. Mike's going to come in clutch this season. So, you know, he's going to be a big help right there. Okay, let's go grab some... Get a, stick bush. You miss Mike. I know you do, right? I know you do. Okay. See if we can't find some down trees real quick. I know earlier, once I was wandering through, I saw a bunch of them. Here we go. There's that bush is in the way. Have not made a trip out to the cave yet, so... Of course, the cave that we'll be using this season is going to be this one up here, which there's actually part of the lore up in that cave. Just if you did not know, kind of spoiler alert, you know. A little bit after the fact, but most of the people watching have seen most of the lore right now, so... Okay. Getting lots of firewood. Did have some down already, or chopped up, but it's all right. Yeah, you can't do the swamp trees. I have in the past, yes. And no, you can't do it. Yeah, the big cypress trees in the swamp you can't do. Unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I see some meat. Come here, frog. Get back here. Get back here. Okay, there we go. Got some frog legs. Okay. Put that right there. Gonna set one of those up there for right now. Okay. In there. Let's just put 2 in. I'm gonna try to get several iron going, you know. Okay. Yeah, that's all the more reason why, you know, there again, doing the up high build is because of the size of the build, and you can't chop down those trees and make it down there, so we had to go up over the trees, so I figured if I'm going up over the trees, I'm going up pretty good. That is true. That is, you know, that's always a worry whenever doing a season like this is getting chomped by a croc. There we go. Yeah, I know that I got seeds in here. Probably wouldn't hurt to try to get a couple of different planters going. Of course, we're going to kind of hang out, you know, we're going to be building the floors up through here, but like I said, I'm going 4 wide, a perimeter of 4 of the wood wide all the way around, and then the whole inside is going to be glass. Is how that's going to do. So I figure the glass will take me a little while to get to that point, so I knew that I had to have at least somewhere to kind of live and survive at. Okay, what we're going to do, we got butcher's table. Let me see if I remember right, axe on the right. Okay. All right. Which also we got to worry about making sure that our shield stays good. Because of course we get down there with the croc, we'll be needing that shield. Try to defend ourselves, so. Of course, all the iron ore that I'm going to have, I'm going to wind up turning that into steel. Okay, we just need 1 more iron ingot left for that. Like I said, I'm definitely going to have to make some more log stands, so. See, we're at almost been an hour in. So, of course, usually run about 2 hours on an infected stream. But now, twice a week, so double the infected fun. Which, of course, doing it, most of the grind is going to be done with everybody, you know. Okay, I think what I want to do is we're going to do this number. Get that. Do chop down a couple. Gonna grab this corn while I'm right here. Back here. Hoping I could hit it with the axe, but nope. Okay. Oh, Mike getting eaten by the gator or the crocs? Yeah. As far as I know, the crocs don't affect Mike. It's like the bears and everything else. You don't have to really worry about him. Fortunately, I mean, that would be pretty rough if he did. Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Okay. There we go. Oh, you doing a little bit. Oh, don't get on my keyboard. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Try to get a few. I'm going to try to get some of these railings done. Come on. Okay. Unfortunately, once you've got these log stands, they can't go on the stairs. So if you got that trying to do that, you got to make sure that you put them down on a flat platform. I could have swore that I hit 4, not 3. Okay. Okay, and we are definitely thirsty right now. Okay. I don't have my... Why are my stats not looking? Come on. I don't know why it's not popping up. It's weird. It's not letting me hit G for the stats. You can hit F to do it, but yeah. Huh. Because usually G will toggle on and off the stats, but it's not letting me do it. Let's see. Take the cart down the stairs with me. Oh, we only need one more left. Let's grab that. Yeah, that's what definitely feel a lot safer right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that's not working for the stats, being able to see it. I don't know what's going on there. See something. Okay. Why are you not doing? Huh. I mean, I can pull it up that way, but it's not letting me actually do. I don't know. That's really weird. Very, very weird. Off the keyboard, cat. My little kitten's trying to hit buttons on me. I don't know how you turn that off a little bit, but you did it somehow. One of the buttons that you pressed, I think. What is up, Pauls? Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. We're just trying to get a little bit of stuff here and there built. Oh, I left my forges running. Kind of like running off and leaving the stove running, right? Waste valuable fuel. We don't need to do that. There's the butcher's table, though. I need to gather up more stone, though. So, have to put that in the cart. We'll get a whole bunch of stone going. There we go. Okay. Let's get a few more ceiling pieces done. Oh, we need planks for days. Okay. Let's go ahead. Put what we can in there. I got so much stuff right now. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think it's one more. There we go. At least now I don't have to worry about falling off the steps. It's only once we go out the back door that we got to worry about falling. There we go. Yep. I mean, I could probably manage to still pull that off, you know. Okay. But it's definitely a lot more difficult. Okay, cool. Dude, what is going on? Cat, what did you do? What did you do, little bit? You said I walked across my keyboard, now nothing works. Don't know what you did. Hold on. Okay, saving. Yes, let's try to log out and log back in. Here, get up in your bed and play with your mouse. Go. All right, let's see if it works out. 'Cause that's not cool. Yeah, there's that back. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. I think I kind of want to go. We're going to start heading back. Because I don't know if that's going to get in the way. Actually, I don't know that these are going to be here. Do 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and that'll be 4. We got to go 50 of them back. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I need water. I think I want to delete these out. It's going to be kind of the edge right here. Okay. Oh man, let that liver go to waste. I mean, I'm going to need some biofuel after a while, so not really waste, but it's still could have been early stats, you know. You're gonna say that sounded like on this side of it. Actually, if that's going to be the corner, let's delete you out. And we'll put the rounded corner in. I don't like sharp edges on there. Okay. There we go. So let's see. It's day 4. I believe the base attacks start on day 5. So I figure with my luck and the bear showing up on day 3, I'm going to wind up having base attack first thing probably. Knowing my luck, you know. Okay, that's all ready. Of course, we do have Yogi here. Now we can put him up there. Okay. Let's see. More water. Yeah, I've got to go after that large Sharmus, but I don't have the area to loot everything from that. So it's kind of like, I don't really want to go. I'm going to. I'll be making spike traps here. Here pretty soon, actually. At least enough to, you know, cover that down there. Block that in. Is kind of the ideal. Of course, I always like to, with spike traps, we're going to have to go and like right in here, do several. But I also like to have some that I can get over the stuff because you can put them in like that and be able to walk over them at least. So that's a plus right there. But yeah, we're going to have to make this place look like a hedgehog pretty much. Really? Oh, yeah. Bear at the first, wolf now. Sure, yeah. Yeah, why not? Crocs in the background hollering at me, yeah. This is probably going to be like the most dangerous area that I could have built at. It's going to be wild. All right. What time is it? Almost 11 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. I could cut across the water. Now, there is that POI right there, but I'm trying to not worry about the storyline. I kind of wouldn't mind hitting up that town right there, try to find a couple more tech pages. So, at least I don't have to worry about a midnight attack until day 14. So, I do need... I've got to harvest more stone. I don't have... Got 10 feathers, so... You have a little bit of that. Okay, yeah. Turn to the right. I seen into the right. Yeah. I don't quite get what you're trying to say there, Roman. Turn to the right. The wolf was like right out there, straight ahead. Oh, it's right there. It's right freaking there. He's hanging out down there. I don't have a door. Dude, what the crap? Go play with the gators. Come on. Yeah, I'm sleeping. Fuck that. Yeah. There we go. Daylight, are you gone? Wolf be gone? No. Wolfie hung out. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with Wolfie, I guess. I don't know where he went to. Let's see. Of course, there is also the town down here I could go to. Oh, okay. You seen something moving to the right hand? Oh, okay. I don't know where he's at. There he is. Okay. Alright. Well, I've got the stuff for some more spike traps, so... Okay, we got a decent amount for some spike traps right there. Alright, let's do... I'm needing more tech. I need to get more tech. I think that's the play. We need a little bit more tech. We need to get a few other things going. So, just a matter of which way we want to go. I think this one right in here, because there is a town right in here, I remember now. That one's going to be the closer. We just got to go along the edge of the swamp, which is going to be a little bit dangerous. But if we stay to the rock face, I think we'll be okay. I think as long as we hug this rock face, we should be alright. I don't think... Oh, I need to keep stamina. Oh, crap. I didn't get water ready. Okay. Yeah, I might have left out a little bit too soon, y'all. Okay. We got a game plan. You know what? I'm going to leave the cart right here. We're going to come back for it. Yeah. It's going to be the play. Okay, let's grab this pumpkin. I just know that I need water. I'm only at 35. Looking at the water, I got to get that going right. Because if I don't, that could be really, really bad. So, egg. Now, I do have a couple good rations in there, but I kind of want to hold off on those. We've got that frog, too. I mean, I can get all kinds of meat, but... Let's see. Feed you. Get you good. Of course, there's no water in there. I can drink all that. That's emptied that completely out. Okay. Yeah, the big thermos would be very clutch, too. It may be one of those things that I just need to run in, grab it, and run out. But that's kind of... Sometimes that's easier said than done, you know what I mean? Especially once you're dealing with max number of Vambies in the POI'S. So, you know... And only, like I said, and only being able to loot the POI'S once. I mean, I've only, technically, if I've got the truck, got plenty of storage, I only got to go to the POI'S one time. Unless, there again, whenever you kill a Vambi, of course, you do get tons of loot. Or you get decent loot from them a lot of times. So there is the thought there that, you know, some of the stuff I can get from just looting Vambies. So, yeah. There was a croc. Okay. So it may come to a point where once we get the truck, especially, because you can just run them over to get loot, may just wind up going to a couple POIs and just to kill Vambies, pretty much. Get what loot we get from there. But, like I said, it's kind of... that. But there again, it all goes back to that's the challenge of the series today. Or with the swamp life is, you know, doing what you can with what you get. So, it kind of trying to, you know, wire the brain to what's going to be priority, what's not. You know, do I really need 6 stone grinders, you know? Or do I just need 1 to make it by and just take a little bit more time, you know? It's kind of thought process like that, you know, because I'm so used to building bases and having so many of these things, just a whole metric ton of, okay, you know, items building for it and knowing, oh, I can just go loot more, stuff like that, get what I want. It just kind of trying to change that a little bit to... Ooh, I got an idea. Oh, we got Vambies on the outside there. Holy cow, okay. I was thinking, okay, oh, that's that one. Okay, yeah, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Where am I? Okay. It's down a little bit more, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I was not planning on coming here. Okay. That's part of the storyline. Of course, I'm going to try to do the storyline like it's meant to be done. Although it may be difficult with part of the storyline being in my cave that I'm planning on using. So, you know, it's kind of... There is that issue. Okay. See if I can... There we go. Holy crap, I got turned around. Okay. Want to get my stuff. Well, that wasn't that great. That was just a repair kit for Mike, which we don't have Mike yet, but... Okay. The POI should be like right up here. A little bit farther than what I was thinking that it was, but... I thought that it was closer to around there. That's another challenge on there, was not having the town locations marked. I'm having to play off of the memory of playing it in the past and, you know, where things are. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Holy cow. Switch over. Oh, they're all on the outside too. Holy cow. Okay. Go. Ah. Okay. Got to get this tree chopped down. Okay. Son of a bitch. There we go. Okay. Thought that I grabbed rope. Did I not grab rope? Let's see. Oh. Okay, let's get the rest of these spike traps built that I can. I'm out of sticks. Need more sticks? Okay. Okay. There we go. Turn that around that way. Oh shit, I got the inventory full already. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. See if I can... Okay. There we go. Another splint. Okay. Come on, give me 2 tech notes in this place would be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run back because I'm already full. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm trying to hit up these smaller areas. Because I just don't have the storage to hit up a big area right now. So I'm just trying to hit these smaller places that I know I can loot everything. There we go, another tech cage. Okay, let's go ahead. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, sweet. Okay. Because getting the large backpack right now would be pretty clutch. So, you know. That would really, really set us up. Let's cook fish. Isn't there, let me see. What? There's a fish ration. Mate. Where is it? Fish ration. Yeah. Onion, mushroom, cooked bacon. Oh, I don't have cooked bacon. Okay, never mind. I mean, I could kill a pig, but... Okay. I don't need the bark chips. We're going to leave that behind. Fiber is fine to leave behind. Don't really want to leave that behind. Although brick is not as needed as like say glass was what we're trying to build. So and of course, definitely always need ropes. I could definitely take the feathers too. Feathers are good right now. Make more arrows. 2 tech pages in one house. I've never seen that before. That has to be from the new update. I've never seen 2 tech pages in one house before. Has anybody else? That has to be. I know on the newest update, you can like find tech pages around on items outside of houses too. I don't know either if... I know before the most tech pages that you could really find in a POI was 2. I don't know if that has changed either. But, hey, yep, it has. There's 3. Okay. Okay. So we... Oh, but we don't have... We would have to get... Let me see. We would have to have the extractor technology to make the advanced workbench. Because the advanced workbench does take... What does that take? No, it takes something. Yeah, copper. Okay. We can do that, though. We could definitely do the extractor technology. Get that. Let's do... Okay, yeah. We're going to do this, and we're going to go ahead and get an extractor. That way we can set up in the cave and get really set up. That would make a really good start out. It's going to mean a lot of iron that we're going to have to get. I got to come back and grab some stuff. I'm going to have to definitely be working on smelting down iron. Which there is where having the forge technology would come in clutch. But, you know, we only have limited stuff right now. But I like that now that the stuff is upped to where you can actually find more tech in POI. So that's going to make me want to search a whole lot more. Ooh, we got that water. Go ahead and drink that one. Let's go ahead and eat the melon. Probably use ribs too because my protein was down. Ooh. Okay, they're starting to spawn in again. So, okay, let's go. Poke him with the sharp stick. Ah! There we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, that's cool to know. Let's see. I think I'm just going to take the road back instead of trying to go through there. That definitely will. Having more than 2 tech per town is definitely going to help. So we managed to get that town completely emptied with what we got. I did question going on and trying to carry a box with me, but that can get to be a pain in the ass because every once in a while it'll mess up and you go to sit the box down and it goes back to where it was. So if you moved a good distance and you set the box down, boom, it's way back and you got to backtrack. I've done that several times in the past and it's just not worth the headache to me. I want that chicken. There we go. So until we get like the quad or the truck, we're just gonna deal with the cart and what we can hold in the cart and our inventory. But having learned the loom tech, now we have a reason to hunt some crocs. We can get the backpack today. I can. I didn't even think about that, Pauls. Yes, I could mark where the towns that I've finished off are and everything like that. I'd have to go back to it to do it, but that's probably a good idea to mark what I've done and everything like that. Do know what that one's like right here, I think. I'll do a check mark, do a blue, and do done. It's close enough that I'll know what it is. And then we could do that and marker there. So, because we've got 2 towns done. So we know those are done, so I don't have to worry about going back to them now. So that's a good idea. Thank you. And like I said, kind of a lot of it I've got to play off of memory of where the towns are, other than we know some dead end roads have it. Of course, the big city, there's no mistaking that. It's obvious where that is, you know. Oh, we got a camp up there. Not interested in dealing with the camp right now. But like I said, they're staging up for a base attack. So okay. Let's go ahead. Get back here. Because I've also got the rack tech done. Or learned. So now I can make a couple drying racks. So I definitely want to do that so I can get meat drying too. Okay, I'm going the wrong direction. I was trying not to get too close to the swamp, but okay. All right. Home sweet home. Up in the clouds. Oh, wow. Okay. Wrap stuff in here. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I feared. I actually figured it would be a lot worse than that. Okay. Alright, let's get this up here. I'm just going to set you out here where I've got some room. Okay. Yeah, I actually figured that was going to be a whole lot worse than what it was, so happy that it wasn't. Okay. Loom tech. Let's see, we need iron ingots for that, so we got the 2 here. One in there. Plant fiber. Wood logs. Need to pick up this firewood and stuff anyways. Okay, I know. You're dehydrated, I know. And nails. Do that. That. Craft that. There we go. Okay. Firewood away. Sticks away. Get that liver cooking. And let's get some chicken cooking. Also kind of want to bake potatoes, so. Oops. Gotta love baked potatoes. Go, and that cooking. Water. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we're going to do down here. Where is that other drying rack? We're going to actually put a couple of them down here. Is what we're going to do here. Okay, we need rope. Several different things. I got to get some more iron. Gun up. Let's grab. Oh, there's a wolf on that cart, so that's not going to work. Okay. You definitely put all of that there. So we do have a few mechanical, only one electrical from 2 POI'S. That odds of that kind of sucks. But there again, the town is usually where you find, or the big cities where you usually find electrical. Well, we got 4 right there. So there is that. We got some fuel. Got a bunch of repair kits already for Mike. Okay. That stuff in there. Like I said, I think I need to try to get some crop plots going too here real soon, because I do have vegetables that we can do. I'll need the ropes. Okay. Okay, we did find some tallow, which will be good. Go ahead and take that. Will be good whenever we get Mike. Okay. Let's go ahead. Grab you. And we can put that there. Put that there. Go try to get a bunch of stones now. Okay, everybody's got their rope in there. What the heck is going on there? Okay. Go down, harvest a bunch of stones. Okay. And definitely, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. And there is a new feature out on the stuff. If you want to, be sure to hype the video, hype it. That's kind of a new thing. Whenever I get his house and the town hall made risky and find him, I gotta find him. So, I mean, if we could find him early, we could get him early. But right now, it's kind of, I don't know where he's at right now. There's used to be only like 2 locations that he would be at, but they have since changed that, and now he could be at quite a few different locations. So, kind of hard to say, and until we actually find him, get his stuff built, we can't really have him. So it will be a little bit to get everything for him. But definitely once we get Mike, that's going to definitely improve things. But until then, we just got a lot of smelting to do. So, because we got to get the extractors. We've got to get, like I said, I think it's what, 100 nails or something, 150 nails for each one of his structures. So there's a lot of nails to be made for it. But we do know 2 locations that he was not at. So. Okay, can't hold that. Let's just move that all there. But this will kind of help right here get a bunch of metal smelted up, and of course I want to have the drying racks is a big thing while I'm trying to get all this metal done. I want to get those drying racks done so that way I can have a place to put all the meat that we're going to get from the crocs, because we're getting ready to go take out some crocs. So Mike is just your AI helper. He's just an NPC helper. He can harvest stone, logs, take care of the plant beds, repair up stuff for you, do several different things. Like where the Vambies attack those, I don't have a repair hammer, so I can't really look at the damage. But they do damage to different structures and everything like that. And he's what kind of, he can repair them, or you can repair them with materials and your hammer, but him repairing it is a lot cheaper than if you repair it yourself too. So he is a great NPC helper. And on Rise Placer, she's doing it without mic. So that was one of her challenges on there, is to do the build without mic. So, but her doing that is a big reason too. I chose not to do it this season because don't want to copy exactly. But I thought the no loot respawn was gonna be a big challenge anyways. So. But like I said, it kind of makes it more like if it were to happen in real life, how it would be. Because, you know, loot doesn't respawn in real life. Somebody's got to put it there. So, you know, if there's nobody around to put loot back, then you can't really loot. So, okay. What else do I need for these? I need a bunch of sticks. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm going to miss this axe once it's gone. But hopefully we can get the advanced workbench by then and be able to make us another one. Because I just don't see right now spending the tech points and stuff for the other one. Once a axe head is 3 iron ingots, you know. It just seems like it would be a heck of a lot cheaper just to make a new one rather than making the grinder. And there again, you know, not having stuff respawn, that may be an item that I just say, okay, I don't really need it because I can always make a new one, you know. Oh, a little bit. Be walking on the keyboard. Okay. Let's see. I need a couple iron. Let's get that done. I'm trying to get everything all set up to try to at least get a crock or two. Actually, I want to get that big backpack before I end the episode. That would be definitely a big milestone right there. So that's kind of my goal. Of course, I don't want to waste any of the meat if I don't have to, you know. So, okay. I need to build a box down here. I always put a box under my butcher's table for hide and stuff like that. Oh man, now I've got planks to do something with. Okay. Now I need to go wash my hands, of course, after butchering that. There we go. That is true. Although, there again, I mean, steel spear is only one steel to make, if I remember right, though. It's really not super expensive either, so it's kind of like, okay. But it's still, it does get a nuisance to rebuild everything every so often, though. Let's see, how many do I need? Did you stop? Quit trying to walk on the keyboard. I need 4 croc skins. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. It's a lot of crocs to kill. I mean, but that's going to be a lot of biofuel, too, that we need. So, that is one thing to look at, too. I'm going to need a metric ton of biofuel, especially if I'm going to start making extractors. So. Okay. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing the planks there. Or the sticks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of interested on that too. Like I said, there's a lot that I'm not real sure of how it will work out, but we might just have to be selective on what trader jobs we do, though, too. You know, there is that area that we can always pick and choose our trader jobs. Okay, I guess we're going. Let's make sure player armor, shield's looking good. I need to just get him out. Found anywhere from 0 to 3 in one building and up. Oh, wow. That's nice. That'll be handy. Thank you, Judy, for letting me know that. That's awesome. Yeah, because I wasn't sure on that. There again, my last placer was before that had kicked in, so I wasn't real sure on there. Okay. Okay, I heard tons of them before. And not one now. My stats are looking bad. May see. Got a little bit of time on that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I knew that it was to where they could be anywhere now. That you can find them outside on stuff outside and everywhere else. There we go. Okay. There we go. You are being a little imp, aren't you? I'm being attacked by a kitten. Okay. Here's my first one. Okay. I'm going to fill up the drying racks. And then I'm just going to put some in a box and let it spoil, so that way I'll have some
Legendary
spoiled
Spade
meat.
2 played Quack Hello for 50 channel
Welcome,
points.
Legendary. Yeah. Let's see. Put that there and move all that in there now. Yep, trying to get 4 of them. So that way I can make my bigger backpack right now. So. Of course, I might have to do this in the morning time because it's almost too dark to hunt crocs right now. Let's go ahead and wash up. Okay. I want to, like I said, I'm trying to get that larger backpack done. Once I get that done, then probably going to end it there. Well, thank you, G-Times. Thank you, appreciate that. All right, let's get this early in the morning. Okay. I got me some good food cooked now. I'm going to cook me some more, but I also need, yeah, plenty of water. Let's get that done. Okay. Kind of priorities right now. Get food and water good, you know. Then we'll get those other livers cooked up. Okay. Let's get those livers put down on there. And I'll put a baked potato, or a potato to bake down there too. Okay. I'll light her up. There we go. Have us some breakfast. I think I got some veggies up here. Yeah. Well, some of them spoiled, but that's cool. We eat that because, of course, that gives a up on stats. So, all right. Yeah, let's just let those burn out. It'll be fine. Okay. Which, like I said, I've got to concentrate on doing a lot of smelting, so. Well, you are very welcome. Oh. Well, what's up there, Gator? Or Croc? You're quick enough you can hit them with 2 strikes. Let's see. Okay, that was just sheep. I still would love to see the dev put in a barn for the sheep to be able to shear the sheep and get wool that way instead of just having to kill the sheep. Because, I mean, you got the barn for the chickens and the goat to get the milk and stuff like that. Why not have it for its sheep? Okay. See another croc over there. I only want one of them to come at me at a time because two would not be good. Okay. Bad part is in the taller grass, you kind of lose them. Big as they are. And there was like several over here whenever I first came and got that one. And now, look at this crap. Like, what happened to my cart? Like, dude, where's my cart? There you are. Okay. Yep, you can just come over here to me. That will be fine. And while I'm waiting on you, I'm going to pick some corn. Okay. Shit. Oh, no. Mistakes were made. Okay. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap. I didn't pay attention to my spear. That was on me. I did not pay attention to that spear one bit. And, yep. Okay. There we go. Okay, I brought the stuff for... Okay. One arrow can kill a croc? Really? You just let them bleed out? I didn't realize that they had a bleed factor. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Where you at? Okay. You know what? That's, Come on. Come on. You come over here. What? Really? Son of a... Oh, that sucked. That sucked so bad. I didn't even think that he hit me. Really? You sorry croc. Oh, that was some bull. I'm calling shenanigans on that one. I had him blocked. Yeah, that... That just was not even right. Because he, like, got me as he was dying. That... That's just not even right. There we go. There we go. Large backpack. Well, at least we did get that. That's a plus. So, even though I'm still calling BS on that though. I'll have to look at the playback. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got to get a bunch of iron done because I want to get the extractor put in the cave up here. That's next big thing on the agenda, but we got 2 towns looted. We got the large backpack. We got several checkpoints done. Didn't really get a whole lot of building. We did get the rails to protect us up here. Got a few ceiling pieces put up there. Of course, we're going to be doing a 50 by 50, so it's got a lot left to go. So this is only the start of it. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. So definitely thank you everybody for coming in. Do appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in and joining me on these. And definitely be sure to come by on Monday. We do another episode of The Infected. Of course, tomorrow we are going to be doing multiplayer on funnel runners. And then we'll be doing Saturday and Sunday. Oh, what were we playing Saturday and Sunday? I can't remember. Oh, memory, you know. But yeah, definitely come in tomorrow for Funnel Runners. That'll be at 3 p.m. Central Time. So is whenever we're going to start. So come check us out on there, and we will catch everybody on the next one.